But actually, I have a slight confession. I didn't. There was a show about dance in Channel
one?
V, Dil Dosti Dance. There was a D3,
Yeah, D3.
and I used to
remember.
watch that
3D.
show. I was in 11th standard, I think. I was in 11th grade, and I used to finish school and come back, and that show used to happen at 5 o'clock. I remember if my mom gave me work, I would get pissed. I would get pissed. Like, it's my D3 time.
Oh,
like,
shit.
like, I would make like some and the thing is, I used to drink Complan at that time. Like Complan, and then sit in front of the TV and watch D3. And it's the worst storyline ever. It's like it's basic romance, like student of the year kind of romance. And I used to be like, yeah, it's so romantic,
Shit,
Ye mere zindagi mein bhi hoga. And I'm like, yuck, dude.
I used to do that with Disney R.
Disney R. Oh yeah.
Like
Okay.
1 hour or 2 hours of Disney R in the evening, 6:30.
Okay.
Right? I used to be like, nobody touches the remote. All right. Otherwise, you lose a son.
Okay. But you had an
Remember
elder
this.
sister or younger sister?
Younger sister.
So you used to beat the crap out of her.
No. She beat the crap out of me.
Really? Aren't you
Yeah.
ashamed of yourself, man?
Because I am a good person.
No, you're
I don't
just a
raise my hand.
You're a pussy.
I don't raise my hand on a woman unless I'm drunk. So that's how.
Dude,
As a kid, I never drank.
Yeah, yeah. Thank God your dad kept the alcohol on the higher shelf. If you had kept on the lower shelf, your sister was gone. But dude, I think I got belted by my brother. I remember when I was
Elder brother, right?
Oh, I remember
Beautiful.
like I used to get belted by my dad, come and like vent it out to him, then he used to beat me. I'm like, it's
Why
like
are you
yeah.
shitting on me?
It's like you having problem with your own therapist. Like your therapist is making you more insecure. Like that's what it felt like with my brother. I told you right
it's
now.
like you have a breakup and go to the therapist. You're like, I had a breakup, so I'm a rebound.
Yeah, exactly. Therapist like, what? So what? Do you think? And the best is you fall in love with the therapist and then she gets married to someone else. I'm like, dude, I can't do this anymore. But me and my brother fucking, we used to have and the thing is that army defense kind of environment is like that. It's like you get your ass whooped and nobody gives a shit.
Nobody cares.
Nobody
That's
cares.
true.
Like, yeah, you pick yourself
Like,
up.
it's normal.
I remember like the teachers, how the fuck they used to beat the fuck out of us.
Teachers.
Oh, Army public school. I used to study in Kendra Vidyalaya.
I remember.
I remember I was in Manes, like in
Have
near.
Have you got beaten up with a metal scale?
Of course. I've gotten beaten with a metal scale on this thing.
Oh, wooden
Like
scale.
cold,
Wooden scale.
Wooden scale is they used to keep it like this. You have to hold it like this and then pot on top. So it's like they're doing an obstacle course. Like literally. Like they're being creative with the punishments.
Dude, so many creative punishments. Motherfuckers, like this is wooden scale area. This hand area. Then this calf area is metal scale area.
Oh, the soft spot.
And if the teacher doesn't have anything in their hand, this is the
Yeah, that is like everyone's favorite.
They
Just
pull
pill
it like, oh.
And that's the best part. And when you're in third standard, you're not even that heavy. So they can lift you.
yeah.
The teacher is like some 45 years old and he's taking all his frustration of his sons who have not made it in life. They're taking like I swear to God, there was like I was in like North. I was studying somewhere near Delhi, some Manesar I think. And we had this sir, his name was the most ideal name for a teacher. Pathak sir.
Okay.
That was his name. Like he was.
Everybody has a Pathak.
Yeah, Pathak sir. That was his name. And this guy was like a teacher. Who was a Jat. Haryana. Whole family is a farming. And this guy kind of made up his ranks and became a teacher. And he was teaching in Kendra Vidyalaya, okay? And he was like Hindi teacher.
Okay.
So, like Tare Zameen Par Drishtikon, like that kind of guy who uses that kind of vocabulary. And I remember his hands were like it looked like Hulk's hand.
Oh shit.
It literally looked like Hulk. And he would have rings. You know that ruby, everything, he would have those rings. And if you fucked up, he would give you one tight slap on your ears. He doesn't have to do anything. This guy was just so ridiculously strong. And we were all like 9-year-old kids. And fucking he would give, I swear to God, I thought for 2 days I couldn't hear. I thought like ear is gone. So like that's how he slapped.
They have big hands, dude.
Oh, big hands. And I know like this is a hand which like 5 years back was used to drive a tractor. Like that's the kind of hand he had.
Yeah. With his hands.
Yeah.
He was the bull.
Yeah, he was
pulling the cart.
he was the bull. Oh God. Yeah, I think in the night they used to tie him in the side. Oh God.
He's one of those guys like they show, right? They put the rope in the teeth
in
and
the nose they put it like that.
pull the tractor.
Yeah, like a runaway Indian, American Indian, not this
American
Indian,
All right.
that Indian, native Indian. We are going references that nobody gets now. Jesus. But yeah, like school stories are the worst, like because that defense thing kind of always attacks you. But I want to ask you about like your worst, tell me your best stand-up. We were talking about stand-up shows are bad. Tell me your best stand-up show.
Best. My best stand-up show was in Kochi when I did my solo.
Ooh,
Okay.
the God's own country, huh?
Yeah, that was
That is why
God's
the-
own show.
The God showed up. Literally.
God showed up.
He was scanning his BMS ticket.
Like you don't need a seat, right?
Yeah.
You can hover around.
Levitating. He's levitating. Oh
So
God.
the show, like, it went well. It went good. Like I had better shows than that,
Okay.
but this was my best show because audience, like, after the show they didn't leave.
Okay.
Like generally audience is like, okay, show is done, let's go home, book a cab.
Ah,
They just stayed there and
Oh,
started
you-
talking to me.
you got the celebrity feel.
Yeah, they're taking
Ah.
photographs. They're like, we traveled from that far. You were really
Oh
good.
God, you got the
It was
page 3
amazing.
experience, huh?
Yeah, and we're like, can we take a photo with you? I'm like, who the fuck are you guys?
Who made you? Like, do you have any self-respect?
Yeah.
You want to talk to me?
Yeah, and in that moment, like, I'm unable to show my honest expressions.
Which,
So,
wow.
yeah, I
That
cannot-
is being a cunt, right?
I cannot be like,
Huh.
I couldn't be like, all right, yeah,
Take photos with me.
only a few photos, all right.
Yeah.
There are like 5 people. Only a few
He
photos.
got tired of the third photo.
Like there's a press.
But do you always remember your first selfie with a fan? Because I kind of remember it.
I don't remember, but I kind of remember a few fans that I took photos with because it's very less.
Yeah, of
and they took it before my video, so I like respect that.
Same here. My first selfie was like that. Like my first selfie was this guy who enjoyed the show, and he came up to me like, bro, and this is a bar, so I was quite drunk. And he's like, man, you're really funny, dude. I've enjoyed your jokes. You know that joke that you did about that thing? I'm like, that was another comedian. But any days, dude. You were very funny. Can I have a selfie with you, man? I really want to take. And this is how drunk this guy was. He took a selfie and the phone is shaking. So it's just blurry. So I'm pretty sure tomorrow he's going to delete that from his gallery. But that was my first selfie. Like nothing good ever happens. I'm
You're
telling
like,
you.
who is this guy?
Yeah.
I can't even see his face.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he would delete it by like when he's having coffee in the morning to get rid of his hangover.
He would be like, that is Anand, but who is this guy? Looking at his face.
Oh, dude, that was my.
One time it happened with me, like at a cafe, Claytopia. Like 2 people, one couple, they came and I was like in the room because we are about to start open mic.
Okay.
It hasn't started. So I'm just in the room, just looking at my phone. They came. They're like, "Are you that comic who did that bank joke?" And I'm like, "I don't remember your name, J something." Like, yeah, Joteen. Can I take photo with you? They took photo, and I said, "Are you here for open mic?" Like, they're like, "No." Are you doing here? I'm like, "Yeah." Okay. We'll try next time. And they left. I'm like, I'm performing.
Yeah, and still like not that much of a fan. Okay, just want a selfie.
Yeah,
Hey,
we just-
hold yourself, man.
Yeah.
Control your feelings.
We just want to tell people that we have a photo with
This
a
is
guy who
almost
has
like a
channel.
girl tells like, I kind of have a crush on you, and you replies, do you want to move in with me?
She's like, no, I have a house. All
I
right.
have a house. By the way, I have a husband also. Like, hey.
yo.
Oh god, that is funny, dude. But I think my best stand-up show has to be like that was the best. You know why I kind of remember it? Because I had best shows, but this was like a bittersweet kind of show.
Okay.
This was me and Shankar Chugani. We were performing at a resort. I'm not gonna name the resort for obvious reasons. We performed there, and in the evening, we just had I don't know. This is like such a family audience. It's like you can see that there's like an uncle, granddad, daughter, the whole family sitting, and everyone is like that. There are like some 100 people in the audience, and everyone is a family. It's a kind of weekend getaway, okay? And they're like, you gotta do it. And then Shankar is like the main act. He's closing, and I'm going before him because he's a cunt. And also he was the main act.
Nice way to drop that C word.
Yeah, I mean, he was a good cunt.
Per-
I don't know.
Good person.
Yeah.
The C word means nice-hearted person.
Yeah, that's what it means. Like, yeah, what did you guys think?
Yeah,
Huh?
it's irrespective of any gender.
Oh,
You
God.
can use it on anybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Thank you for the coffee, you can't.
You can say that.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. So, thing is, Shanki's closing, and I'm the opening act, and I'm shit scared. Because this is like within 2 years into comedy, and I'm like, oh God, will I screwed up? And also, Shanky has to handle the audience after if I do badly. and I'm nervous as hell. And Shanky just comes up to me and he's like that awesome friend. That's what he tries to be. Okay, I mean he is a nice guy. He comes to me like, don't worry, you got this, all the thing. We will go on stage, and I had the best 20 minutes of my life. I don't know, somehow I did crowd work. I tried it. I turned the room around, and I'm doing joke, and line by line is getting laughs, and I'm like, I'm on top of the world. Shanky takes it to another level. What I did was like bullshit in front of what he did. Like 30 minutes, people forgot my jokes. That's how good he did.
Oh, really?
After the show, they're like, he was good, but who are you? Like, that's how good Shanky did, okay?
Why does it feel like it's not believable?
Yeah, exactly. This was a long time back ago. So, we both had a great set. And then the thing was, there was food for artists, but there was no booze for artists. Booze is for the audience. Okay. And we said, but since we had a great show, we did a great thing. The manager was so happy. They're like, you know what, drink.
Yeah, bathe in the booze.
Yeah, booze is on us. You know what, fuck it, drink. And that is like a very wrong thing to tell to a person like me. Maybe the manager didn't know who the fuck I was.
He might be like, I will take one sip.
Yeah, and
you
he
will
told
be like, I will take 1 gallon.
Yeah, he's like, show me the room. Like, that's what I said. Show me the fermentation tank. And I started drinking. But the problem was, there's all this family chaos. There was this one table of girls. 5 girls, okay, and they're not like the best, like, but they're pretty good. And since we did really well, these girls wanted to have talk to us, and they wanted to start a conversation. And these girls are hitting on me and Shanky, or at least that's what we thought, okay. And they're hitting on us, and that's the moment I realized, like 2 years in comedy, I'm like, this was the night I was born for, you know.
I made it.
Yeah, women are hitting on me for my funniness, you know. Take it, my ex, you know.
Yeah.
I told you I can get girls. All that nonsense thoughts.
I don't need height.
Yeah, I don't need it. You know, I'm funny. All that thing. I'm on top of the world. And I'm so happy. And I had a great set. More reasons to drink. And I just keep belting alcohol. Just keep drinking 1 beer, 2 beer. I'm down like 7-8 glasses of beer. And I'm like smoking, and I'm like, oh, I'm high, and I'm flirting with these girls. And after this, these girls said, do you guys want to come over and, like, you know, we have like some stuff, we can just chill, we can. I'm like, I don't do, like, we can drink alcohol. And they said, come to my room, our room, mine and Shanky's room. And we are like, Shanky's like, you take that girl, I'll take this girl. All that.
Planning.
Yeah, planning like crazy. Like, we're flipping a coin.
I'm damn sure nobody got anything.
Yeah, no, wait for the story. we're flipping the coin. You get the shorter one, I get the fatty. Like, all that thing we're telling each other. Okay. We're telling all that thing, and we are excited.
Talking about the cigarettes.
Yeah, of course, we're talking about cigarette. We're like on top of the wall. Dude, we're gonna. And these girls come, and these girls, they didn't realize they were also drinking like fucking fishes, and they were so drunk. They made so much noise in our room, and it's a fucking getaway resort. There are rooms next to us, and these guys slammed the door, played music, they're shouting, all that thing. And apparently they were doing it till 3 o'clock. And after that, we were just scared because we were supposed to get paid. And we haven't gotten paid. So they're like, dude, if it creates and then twice the waiter came and knocked us, guys, can you keep it down? And the next morning, what happened? The news went to the manager, and they just said girls came to these guys' rooms, and the whole context changed now. Fucking context changed. Now these guys are like, guys, they called girls to their rooms. And we didn't do anything with these girls. They just danced and they puked and they passed out. And the thing is, they didn't even pass out. They went back to their room and passed out. Nothing happened, absolutely. These girls, till the time they were drinking, they're like, you're funny, but I'm not doing you. Like, that was the vibe.
But that typical mentality of girls can't have fun with guys.
And the whole context has changed. And the best part, this is the thing is, me and Shankar, we have a show in Bangalore. This is in some other place. We have a show in Bangalore at 8 in the evening, and we have to reach Bangalore as soon as possible. This guy, our taxi is booked. He cancels the taxi, the manager, because he's pissed now. He's like, and he says that we guys broke the door. We didn't. He broke the door because he wants to put case on us. He wants to make us stay, and he's like, he wants to make sure he doesn't even pay us the next amount. And this is like the night before we killed it. And the manager is so angry at us. He's shouting at Shanky. He's shouting at me. The guy who hired us is not even talking to us. He's like, what is nonsense this? You guys are supposed to be professionals. I'm like, man, I was horny, dude. Trying to tell all that nonsense to this guy, trying to make him understand. And you know how, the funniest part is, you know how it ended? Me and Shanky had to write an apology letter.
That's all, huh? I thought you will go to jail or something.
We were thought, and then thing is, we actually wrote an apology letter. Like, dear sir,
application.
Apology for calling women to our rooms. We actually wrote that.
Shit, man.
We wrote that on a piece.
Wrong for those girls too.
Of course. And there is somewhere, I think that paper still lies in that office where they're like, 2 guys have written, we are sorry for calling women into our room. Sir, we promise we didn't do anything.
And eventually that story will become that you guys got call girls.
No, what? Whoa.
Yeah, the story will become like that.
Now, yeah, of course it
The-
will. I just
the
hope.
waiter will tell somebody.
But it's okay. You can't call them call girls, dude. They were not
No,
like.
they were not. But they will say, right? I'm not saying they were. But
Nah.
they will present it like
Of
that.
course, yeah.
You get my point? If
Mm.
you write it in a letter, they will see, sorry for calling women. They're like, who calls women? And what kind of woman comes?
Maybe we should have written women who were guests.
Yeah.
Women who were also living in the
Yeah,
resort.
They came on their own. Like, we didn't bring them.
Yeah,
Or
we
call them.
Yeah, we couldn't pay. We didn't have money to pay. Like we were like,
Yeah.
but yeah, that was like the best bittersweet stand-up show I ever had. Oh god.
This is one mad story.
Oh, mad story. This is like me and Shanky. Whenever we look at each other, we just go.
I
Just
still
like-
remember.
I still remember. That was the hilarious. I remember on the bus back when we were coming back to Bangalore, for at least 2-3 hours, me and Shanky didn't even talk to each other.
Hmm.
We were just on our phone listening to songs, just sitting like this. I hope we forget this, dude. Let's not tell anyone about this. Oh, scarred for life. I remember that time we came back to Bangalore and had the worst sets of our life because we were still in panic mode.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
literally like you took someone who was in like shock and then you like go on stage and make people laugh. I'm like, no, I can't. I'm not in the
Next
stage.
time a girl calls you and want to hang out, you're like, did the manager send you?
Yeah,
did the manager,
exactly.
Did the manager give me?
Do you have a mic on you? She's like, "Hey, you're not that important. Calm down." Oh God.
Yeah.
But I think our worst show was the best worst show ever.
Which is your worst show? We'll talk about R later. Which is your worst show?
My worst show was oh God, there's so many.
So
but-
many, yeah.
Oh, so many. But the worst show that I've ever had has to be like a corporate show that I did in Tirchi.
Okay.
And if you know it's gonna be a worst show just by the way I set it up, just by the way I tell you the details.
Okay.
There's a Marwadi family,
Trichy Marwadi. all
very
right.
rich, very rich.
Rich.
You know, I tell you how he made the payment. You know how he made the payment? I finished the show. He came into my room. He just took a bag, opened it,
Oh.
just stacks of cash, and he just took it in my hand. He looked at me. He showed me his bag. You can hear it. That's how fucking fast his fingers are. And he just gave me like
Oh.
notes in my hand. I'm like, sir, normally you do it account. No. Here we don't do anything. We don't involve the government in anything. We let them do their work. We'll do
Black
ours.
money, yeah?
Yeah, and he just gave it in my hand, the stack of cash. And this is like I'll tell you the worst. Marwadi family, very rich.
Rich people are the worst for comedy.
Yeah,
first of all.
and marriage.
Hmm.
It's a marriage. It's happening on the 4th floor of a 2-star hotel.
Okay. 2-star.
Yeah,
Okay, fine.
2-star.
You
And
said rich, right? What is
I
this?
don't know. They just booked the whole hotel. That's why I think
Oh.
2-star or 3-star. I'm getting 3-star. I'll give it like 3-star benefit of doubt.
Yeah.
And it's happening on the 4th floor, a terrace where they put like shamiana and stuff like that. And this is how the worst thing was. I had an opening act. It was Somnath Padi. He was opening for me. Somnath Padi was supposed to go on stage. He's supposed to do 10 minutes. He bails in 7. He's like, I can't handle this. You come on. I'm supposed to do 20. And I get up on stage and I'm doing my shitty jokes. And all these guys, everyone has no idea what I'm saying. I went on a date. They're like, what does that mean?
डेट को कैसे जाते हो
हाँ, date को कैसे? And like,
डेट
these
को
are,
तो तारीख बोलते हैं
हाँ. These guys are all married couples, you know, and literally the girls have like that gungat. You know that Marwadi gungat? They
Oh,
have that.
man.
Those are the women sitting there.
And
I'm
you were
on
doing
st-
all your jokes in English
trying to.
I'm not saying they don't understand but
No,
it's-
they understood the joke. It's just
Uh.
nobody found it funny.
yeah,
They're
they
like,
can't.
what is so funny about being poor? Like that's how they were
Yeah,
telling.
they were like,
Oh,
what is
who-
being poor? We
you
don't
are poor.
remember.
Yeah, we don't remember these things. We were never born with that. And this is the worst part of the story, okay? The worst thing is I'm on stage. I'm doing my shitty jokes. But the problem was the bride and groom haven't come yet. So they are like, let's do a stand-up show before they come here because they have to do some rituals. During my set, the bride and groom comes. So they pause my stand-up show. Not stop it. They pause it. They hit the button on my head. Like,
Oh, so they were like, you wait for
Wait
them
for
to-
5 minutes.
Okay.
I'm in my middle of my joke and not even completed my premise and I'm in the middle of this like, stop.
Mm.
And then the bride and groom walk in and they sit next to me and I'm telling, hey bro, all the best for tonight. Like trying to
That's
make
all
those, like I don't know what to say. I'm just pausing and they're like trying to do some ritual around them and I'm just standing on stage with a mic and all these people are just looking at me like, sorry, huh? Wait for some time. And I'm just standing. The worst thing is the detail. Now few kids are.
When they were walking by, why didn't you do some jokes or some crowd work or something?
I was scared, dude. This like you can't make fun of the bride or groom. I'm like, imagine like I know Marwadi guys are weak, but 100 of them are pretty strong for one guy. And that's the first time
And
I
your
was.
defense is Somnath.
Yeah, exactly. And this is the, you know why it's a funny story? Because I'm a Tamilian and my village from there was 2 hours away. And I am the localite. And I felt I was the out of place there. Because there were like 100 of Marwadis sitting there like, I want to go back to Bangalore. I don't feel like this is my city. I think that has to be the worst show. But the way he made the payment.
Brilliant.
The way he gave me those stack of cash.
Best show ever.
Yeah. The whole bus ride, this side pocket was bigger than this side pocket.
People know that.
Yeah. They are like, oh.
You took a bus from there. Oh my god. You're taking risk, dude, with the money.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't pay me so much. He gave me like a stack of 50 rupee cash. It's not like your 2000 or all. This was before the.
My worst was very close to yours. It's like the similar kind of thing. Like it's all rich people.
Okay.
Same. The setup you will understand. Okay. All rich.
The rich people fucking hate comedy.
They can't understand it.
Yeah.
Then second is
For them, there is no punching up. I think.
Everybody is from Saudi.
Oh.
Okay. So
Ya Allah.
they flew in here.
Muhammadullah.
They
Every tag.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Mashallah, say everything. Whatever Allah you know.
The last one when you say is like jihad.
Oh shit.
Which is not a bad word, okay?
Yeah, it's the name of a guy.
Yeah.
We know.
Jihad baby. He's from Kerala.
Yeah, baby.
They have names like that. I have had friends whose names are like that.
It's like when you use a baby as a suicide bomber.
Yeah.
Jihad baby.
Jihad baby Joseph. That's his name. Oh God.
So this is what happened. Okay.
Jesus.
Rich people, all from Saudi.
No.
They are here to attend the marriage anniversary
Okay.
of a rich politician. I did that, and that show is in some big, very
Hotel.
popular. I don't want to say the name. It's very big hotel.
Okay.
7-star, I guess.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Okay.
It was a Burj Al Arab.
Something like that. Burj Khalifa. We went there. Okay, it was Burj Khalifa. Okay, and like
They got the hotel from Dubai. They packed it.
they placed it in Kapan Park.
Yeah. We took the hotel and we go there.
Yeah, we put it and watch the show.
Yeah. Why don't you get some belly darsans also? Oh God.
They just got the hotel. All
Okay.
the other artists were like local.
Oh, okay.
From India.
Yeah.
So there were belly dancers, magicians,
Mm.
and then there's a fire artist, whatever. Then there are 2 stand-up comedians, me and one Kannada local
Yeah.
stand-up comedian. Everybody, they're doing all the acts are done. This magician comes, he did. Everybody's like, yeah, like this.
For the magician?
Yeah, they're seeing
My
magic
God.
for the first time.
Rich
It was like,
people.
they're like, oh,
What?
yeah.
The only way rich people can be impressed is if he made like a normal thing of money. If you made it like a stack of cash, and like this cup is gonna become a cat. They're like, oh, this business strategy I've never seen.
I don't know what he did. I didn't like it. I was not even amused.
Of course,
by
how
it.
can you like magic? There's nothing to be.
But they were so excited about that. It was like they're rich and dumb. You know my point?
Oh
Like they don't
God.
understand anything. They're like, what? He made a paper out of another paper?
Yeah.
They're
Like he
looking at
told
it.
the ball was in this sand and then suddenly it came to this sand.
Yeah, they were
How the
so
fuck
excited.
did he do it?
So after the magician, I go up.
Oh God,
Okay.
people have no idea what they're in
Yeah,
for.
they have not seen anything like this before.
Huh?
Okay, which means
They are not going to see also. I don't think so after
Yeah,
that.
yeah. They're going back to Saudi. There's no
They
chance
took-
they're gonna see
They
anything.
parcel the hotel immediately.
Yeah. So I went up there and I started with my like poor jokes, being broke and all those
bank
shit,
account,
and all that. They're not
Who
laughing.
would like? What are you?
That was my opening.
Yeah.
So I was like, in the opening, I have to get them, then I can do whatever. I want.
You got.
So I
them.
lost them in the opening.
Oh,
Then
God.
the whole 15 to 20 minutes were like trying to get them back. Okay. So I did 4-5 minutes. I did.
Okay.
So bank bit is over. All right. No laughs, nothing. Some chuckles here and there. Few kids are laughing.
Okay.
Like youngsters, not kids, youngsters. Like who are in that
17, 18, kind of those
18s,
teens.
20s,
Yeah.
like that. And then some guys like from a mic I hear an announcement like can you stop for a while? The people are here. Like the main guy is here
Okay.
with his wife.
Fucking.
Okay. So I was like, okay,
This is like
alright.
Dawn is here. That's what they told
Huh.
you literally.
So the guy and his wife, they're walking inside. Okay. And they're bringing cake,
Okay.
which is gonna be cut on the
Okay.
stage or somewhere. I don't know.
Mhm.
They're bringing cake, and while they're walking, I should have done what you did,
Yeah.
like be scared.
Huh.
But I was like, no, I have to do some jokes.
So you try to riff on them.
Yeah. So first of all, rich from Saudi, and then political. I was like, oh yeah, come on guys, have a seat. Why you guys are late and in your anniversary and all those things I'm saying. And like, yeah, it's chill. I already did my best jokes. You are late.
But you did the usual safe lines. Like
Safe
comedians,
lines
yeah,
only.
usual.
And then
You
I
didn't
said-
look like a piece of shit. Like those kind of jokes.
No. That though I won't do. Then when they sat, they didn't sit next to each other. Like they sat next to each other, but there was space.
Okay.
I'm like, how long have you been married?
Oh,
And
fuck.
he was like, some 30 something years, he said.
Okay.
So that's why there's a space between you guys. And
And
so everybody was like, ooh.
Ooh.
Like I didn't hear ooh, but
you felt it.
I felt it.
You felt it, yeah.
But the wife laughed.
Oh God.
Huh. The wife laughed at
Oh,
it.
God.
And then she laughed at it, and then she removed her laugh from the face. You know, like,
Oh God, she
Like-
did that. She
yeah,
did
she
like,
did
oh, I
that.
might get beaten up tonight.
I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be bad.
One
Then-
talak 3 times is coming that
yeah,
night
they
for
will
her.
talak me first.
Yeah, of course.
That time. So I was like, okay, this is over. And I was like, okay.
And how did the husband react? The husband was
husband just was
stunned.
like, straight face.
Straight face, no expression.
No expression, nothing.
Did he do like after you finished your set, he called a guy?
No,
Like
no.
a hitman. He's like,
what
he
I-
gave like a 50 or 500.
That's what I was thinking. Like,
Yeah.
they will call somebody and they will pick me up and throw me.
I don't know
into
why
something.
when you talk about this guy with the political, I just assume there's a cat sitting on his lap. Like I just assume this guy like, you know, like a
No,
godfather. He's doing
That
that.
was his wife.
Oh God. Oh. Then it's like 101 Dalmatians, kind of that. Like, the witch. Oh God.
So then what happened? I did my set, then fully bombed. Then they said like
So proud.
one of the guy on the mic, we're like, cut it off, cut his mic. He's saying to somebody else, not me, but his mic is on, so I can hear.
This is an even bigger idiot.
So
So they
like-
cut your mic.
They cut my mic, and some 3-4 guys from the behind, like everybody's looking behind, what is happening, and 3-4 guys from the behind is like,
Cut like.
Katle like that. So I was thinking they are the best guys. They're trying to save me.
They're like, no, maybe you're like, they're doing this. They're like, no, keep going. keep going. You're doing amazing.
When I saw that, I realized like it can be really shitty, like because political party, right?
Yeah.
So they might be hurt, or they might hurt me.
Yeah.
Right?
We all know what happens when you hurt their sentiments.
Yeah.
The
we
country
know
knows
that.
now.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
But the thing was, he said this. I'm like, he's saying just get out of this, and outside there will be waiting. I was thinking this.
Yeah.
So I got off stage and I'm not leaving the room. I'm like,
you went and sat next to the wife.
There was the
Like-
gap. I sat behind and I was like, I am not going out. This is scary. Let me sit here. They can't do anything if I'm here. Right? But they can do a lot of
Of
things.
course. They can take you out.
Yeah. But I was sitting there.
They're like, you can either shoot out and Lokhandwala can happen. You know, like cows come and gather and in between they shoot you.
Then the host comes back on stage and she's like, now next there's a Kannada comedy guy and he's going to come on stage.
Jesus, the worst idea ever.
Okay, and this guy, she says, and the same guy on the mic is like, no more comedy, no more. Let's go to the dancers and all, he says.
Oh, good
So
Lord.
And goes like, okay, let's start the dancing.
I just
blah,
feel
blah.
bad for the Kannada guy.
I
mean,
felt
like it's
bad.
but I think it's good for him.
it's actually good for him.
Yeah.
But I think he would be doing clean jokes. That is also there. He would be doing some nice Kannada jokes.
But this,
whatever.
you're saying this audience came from Dubai.
But they knew
They were
Kannada.
Kannadigas?
They knew Kannada.
Oh, okay, they knew Kannada. Okay, fine.
Because they are local political parties, no? They have to know Kannada.
Yeah, of course they have to know, but I'm just...
Some of their relatives, families, they came from... Not all of them came from South.
Oh, okay. It was like a function when everyone came. Okay. But I think the Kannada guy was the luckiest guy that night.
Yeah.
Because...
till that time I was angry and scared, and when this Kannada got cancelled, I was relieved for that guy and very happy.
For
I was laughing like this is.
but did you get paid?
Yeah, I got paid.
You got paid. Then
Yeah,
it's done.
I got
It's-
paid.
yeah.
I got
He-
paid before going on stage.
Oh, yeah, of course, political parties.
So I have to do that. Otherwise, after that set, I can't even face that guy to be like, give me some money.
Of course you can't.
They'll
There's
be
no
like,
way.
Take some change and drink some chai.
Definitely.
Get out.
Like, if you ask for money, he'll slap you.
There was food, drinks, and everything was there.
Don't tell me you touched
I
it.
didn't even go there.
Good.
Didn't even go there. And while I was going there, 2-3 people looked at me, so I realized I should not go there.
Definitely not
I
go there.
moved.
That is like the worst decision. If you're gonna be among people who are eating food and they're gonna
Oh,
be like, he
shit.
doesn't deserve this food.
Yeah.
He didn't earn it at all.
Generally, it's like every corporate show we do like that. We just do and we just leave. We can't stay there to have drinks or food or anything. But sometimes the gigs go so well.
And also they
Like-
force. They're like, I have at least one beer. No,
Yeah,
have at least.
I did a show in Jaipur. It was epic.
Ah.
Like, they loved it so much. Like they came with
Booze. And they shoved it like they just get a funnel.
हाँ.
If you just in case you say no, they put it in your mouth and they have that has happened to me. Like
one guy was like sending that waiter. "Well, उसको दे क्या? उसको starter दे क्या?"
उसको दे.
And it's all veg. I don't even want it.
Oh god. Oh god.
And I was like, okay, give.
This is like the worst compliment ever. You're like, इतना खातिरदारी मत करो. I don't want it. But anyways, I think we should wrap it. I think it's time.
Our worst show?
It's time.
Hey, our worst show.
Dude, it's time. I have to
Our
go.
worst show. Last 5 minutes.
It will go longer because this is a fucking great show. I know I'll narrate it. We'll do it.
Okay, fine.
Like,
There's our worst show that we guys did together. It was a New Year gig last year.
what? You're not going to do it. Don't do it.
No, we are not doing. Last year, we are going to do in the next episode.
Yeah, so if you guys like this worst story, come for the next episode.
So we're going to start with that.
Yeah, I gotta leave. I have another spot, so I have to be elsewhere.
Yeah, I have to wash utensils.
Yes.
So let's end this.
Yeah. Shala then. Bye guys. See
Bye,
ya.
guys. See ya.
See you in the next episode.